Yo, what is up, my dudes? Fucking story time! So, side note, right at the beginning, this video, I'm not gonna drive at all. Okay, I'm not driving at all because it's 7 o'clock in the fucking morning. Okay, it's super early, and wherever I fucking I recorded this entire video like 15 minutes ago. But the sun is at the worst goddamn fucking angle for the shit. It's messing my shit up. It like it blurred out my video like fucking 8 times, and I'm really fucking upset about it. Because I got really in the mood for that video, my dudes. But now I went fucking delete, and then I went into recently deleted, and I'm like, delete forever? And that was it. So, yeah. Story time! So this story, my dudes, takes place technically not in grade 8. It was the summer of, like, between grade 8 and grade 9. Wow, I can actually look at the camera a lot better without having to drive. It's pretty good. I like it. Eye contact, my dudes. Eye contact. So, so you guys can consider it a grade 8 years old video. Again, if you want. I'm not going to, because I've done like 3 videos already where I'm getting grade 8. So we're not gonna do that. Okay? It's great. So the story takes place in the summer between grade 8 and grade 9. And it's about the time that I greened out from smoking the devil's lettuce. Now, back in my younger days, mainly grade 8, grade 9, and like half of grade 10, I was a huge pot smoker. Now, some of you might be thinking, wait, Keith, you don't smoke weed now? No, I don't. Joke's on you! I'm fucking lit naturally. This is all fucking natural right here, my dudes. Like, fuck! So before I get right into the story, wow, I can like get like really involved right now without having to drive around. I might not drive around anymore. Straight up. So before I get right into me greening out, I want to talk about how I smoked weed. Now, when I first started, I feel like every time my mustache isn't cooperating with me today, so just don't mind this, okay? So I feel like whenever somebody starts smoking weed, it's either a bong, a pipe, or a joint. Now, when I started, bongs weren't as popular as they are now because nobody smokes just. I don't smoke weed anymore, so I'm not with the times. But from what I've been told from sources, people don't smoke green bowls anymore. So they don't just smoke weed. It's always like poppers, which is, I think, kind of fucking disgusting. But I also don't smoke cigarettes, so I mean, I don't see how it's appealing. I really don't. That shit puts holes in your stomach, apparently. Like, your food would fall out of your stomach. I don't get it. Anyways, when I first started smoking weed, it was pipes and joints. And, oh, my dudes, I just got a new story for you guys. Oh, I got this one. I gotta ask for permission, though. It was, that story is about a specific time that I smoked weed right after school. And it's about how I smoked it. But that's a good one. I'll save that one for, like, maybe next week. But anyways, so I started out, like, with joints and pipes, normally. But I went to a party once, like 2 months into me smoking weed, and I got introduced to parachutes. Now, for those of you who don't know what parachutes are, let me fucking explain that shit, okay? So, you can really use whatever is equivalent to it, but I'm gonna tell you guys what my first impression of a parachute was. So I walk in, I'm at this party, and it's with a bunch of people who don't like me. I was there with my cousins, so by default, I was allowed to go. So I'm friends with them now, but I was like, I grew up with these people, and these people are also in me greening out. So they're kind of all involved in this story in a way. But like we all went to elementary school together, like from like kindergarten all the way up to grade 8, and I was really annoying. Like, you guys think I'm annoying now times this by like at least 11. At least 11. So I'm at this party, and then this one guy walks in, he's like, yo, man, you smoke weed? I'm like, yeah, I do smoke weed. So he's like, come on, man, let's go smoke some weed. And I'm like, all right. And side note, that was also my one and only time ever smoking a blunt. Was it a blunt? I don't know. It was like fucking like that big around. It was fucking huge. And that already fucked me up. So I walk into the next room, and this other guy's like, hey, man, you want to do some parachutes? 420, man, blaze it. And I'm like, what's a parachute? So what a parachute is, okay, how you make it is this guy, he used one of those like big fucking Sunny jugs, okay? And he had like just the bottom part cut out. So he had like the top was still there, but it was bottomless. You could like put your hand in it and do this with it. And he had a doubled up grocery bag, and side, don't double up condoms. Apparently, it's like really unsafe. So he had a doubled up like grocery bag, duct tape around this jug. And then the cap had a hole in it with tinfoil with holes poked in it with weed on it. So what you did was, and this was a lot easier to do with a buddy, so buddy up when you're doing this shit, okay? I don't recommend smoking weed. I'm actually against pot, but it's legal now, so there's not really much I could do about it. So I'm shit out of luck. So that's that. So what you would do is somebody would be lighting the weed, and the other person would be pulling the bag out slowly. And what that would do was it would pull the smoke into the bag and the jug. And once you got all the smoke in there, or fully extended the bag, you would take the cap off and go and it would just get fucked. Like straight fucked. And yeah, before this greening out incident, I would smoke about, I personally would be able to do 3 or 4, and that would do me in for the day, like the entire day, like straight up. So I considered myself a bit of a savant when it came to weed, but apparently not. Apparently I was smoking shit fucking weed this entire time, because like we were smoking, like there was me, a couple of my cousins. My fucking mustache is really pissing me off right now. A couple of my cousins, and then these people who didn't like me, but I was there by default because they were my cousins. So I'm there, and this one guy we're at this park, and it was a really shitty park. It was really bad. So across the street from this park, there's like a school, but it used to be a prison, I think, because there's like prison bars in the fucking windows, and it's an elementary school. Like imagine being like an 8-year-old child sitting in a class with fucking bars in the windows. Like what the fuck? So we're at this park across the street from this prison school, and like it's a really shitty park. There's like one swing, a little climber with like a sandbox, and that was about it. But we're smoking joints, and it's fucking strong shit. But I'm like fucking, like we do a round of like a joint, which now I think is fucking disgusting. Like you all stand in a circle and you all share a joint with like fucking 15 people. Like that's ooh, oh fuck, it's gross. That's fucking so gross. So we end up smoking at least five joints. Now to most people these days, that's not very much. Especially my dad. Fucking he smokes enough weed for the fucking 2 of us. Like fuck. Love you, Dad! If you watch this, or you huge pothead, but that's okay, I love you anyways. Now, to me as well, that technically wouldn't be much either, because I would do 3 or 4 parachutes every day. But this new weed, it was good shit, and I didn't realize. I got really cocky, really full of myself, and I got really fucking stoned. So I'm kind of walking around, and I'm like, ooh, like my stomach feels a little funny. And yeah, that was that. I used to like combine stomach and tummy, and I would call it my stomach. So that I would do. So I'm like, ooh, my stomach hurts, but like not like a hungry munchy hurt, but like I'm gonna like have a sickie. I was a weird fucking kid. You guys should know this, but you should know that I was a weird fucking kid. You should know this, okay? So I have it in me that I'm gonna throw up. I'm like, I might get sick. So I go to my cousin. I'm like, hey, cousin, I think I might get sick. And they're like, well, don't. And I'm like, okay, by default, I just won't get sick. So my idea of not getting sick was running around this climber doing like the monkey bars and the slides, going up the slides and down the slides, and that weird like it was like a monkey bar style, but it like went up like this, like up to the climber to the from the ground, and people like you were intended to like climb up like this, but people would just walk up it because it was a cool thing to do. So I'm running around this fucking climber and the sun is right. Are you fucked? Where are my fucking sunglasses? Oh, they're there. Never mind. The sun's now officially coming up over this building that was blocking the sun. So I gotta finish this video, like, real quick. Plus, I start work soon, so. Oh yeah, side note. When I was trying to record this video the first time, I was just driving around the block at my work. Because it's now 7:20. I've been doing this video for like 20 minutes. Wow, that's a long time. See, I'm not driving around, so I'm just kind of taking my time. It's pretty fun. So, yeah, I'm running around this climber, and I thought I was feeling better, but then it really hit me. I got really fucking dizzy, and I'm like, oh, monkey bars, monkey bars. So I'm dizzy as fuck. I go to grab the fucking monkey bars, and I smash my fucking head off the monkey bar. Okay? I didn't knock myself out. I didn't. I thought I did, but I didn't. I smacked my fucking head off this monkey bar, and I don't know how I managed, but like I like hit my head, right? But then I still went forward I fell off the fucking climber, face first into the sand below. Face first into the fucking sand. The sun is right straight in my fucking eye fucking sockets right now, and it sucks. Because normally I look at the camera and like, because I have like the screen facing me, I'm using the front camera because apparently it's good fucking quality. But usually I watch myself recording, which I think is kind of weird saying it out loud. But I can't see it now because the sun's right in my eyes, so now it just feels weird. Anyways, I did face first into the fucking sand, and I laid there for a minute. I'm just like, I started crying a little bit because I don't know what happened. I was just so confused. Like, why did I green out? I always smoke this much weed, if not more. Why is this happening to me? And then I got sick. I'm laying down, and I got sick. And this is gonna get gross, my dude, straight up. I got sick laying down in the sand, and it like puddled up. It like puddled up like right here. It was really fucking gross, okay? And then I really started crying. Like, I'm just so sad that this is happening to me. And everybody else is like 100 feet away from me, kind of like Steve was when I knocked the wind out of myself. Was Steve with me at that time? No, he wasn't. Steve was not with me at that time. I don't think he smoked weed at that time. I don't think he did. Yeah, I don't think so. Anyways, so I'm laying down in the sand, now in my puke with tears kind of like puddling up right here because I'm like in the dirt, right? And somebody like, I forget who walked over. It may have been one of my cousins, and they're just like, Keith, are you okay? And I'm like I lift my head up, and there's just puke right there. Just thinking that's fucking disgusting. So they're like, oh fuck, you're like, okay? And I just fucking, I lost it. I started like really crying, like the fucking whole waterworks. And I just fucking ran home. And I was gone, that was it. Yeah. That's about it. So yeah, man, that is the one and only time I ever greened out. Honestly, it almost really stopped me from smoking weed before grade 9 even happened. So I mean, yeah, it was a really bad experience altogether. So what I would recommend is, if you're going to try a new kind of weed, do it with people who are actually gonna watch out for you. Don't fucking go with people who don't like you, because by default you have to go anyways because your family is hanging out with them, and you're hanging out with your family, and they give you really strong weed and it causes you to get sick. Don't do that! Fucking buddy up. Buddy up. So my dudes, that is my very descriptive story of the time I greened out smoking weed. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really did. What I've been doing lately is doing multiple videos in a week. So this is actually my first video in like 2 weeks, which is really weird. Yeah, it's really weird. Yeah. Also, I'm running out of different plaid shirts to wear, so soon you're gonna be seeing reoccurring plaid colors. So yeah, I gotta buy some more plaid. So that's a thing. So again, my dudes, yeah, that is it. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Fucking like, comment, subscribe. I don't know if the video will be up yet, but I am in the process of making a video for when I reach 100 subscribers. But it's gonna be a secret. But it's like a challenge video for 100 things to happen to me. So if you guys want to see it, help me get to 100 subscribers. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next part. Bye!